Welcome back to another Now That's Debatable. Let me get Deon up on the screen. There he is. Let me get this off of there. Boom. There we go. Hey, folks. We are happy to be back with you. It's been a long time here. It feels like it's been forever. You know, I'm normally all about taking blame for things, but this time I will not be. I'm blaming this shit squarely on the Apple Store at Arrowhead Mall here in Glendale area. So if you ever been to that store, then you know that store fucking sucks. I took my MacBook in. I was having some issues with it when I came off my road trip to Laughlin, and they sent it out. Said it would be back in X amount of days. Looks like it didn't even get to where it was supposed to be within the time frame that they gave me. That it would be back to me. After stewing on it for a few days, I went out and bought a Mac Mini. And been trying to play with that here and there, and so now we're back, and that is what we're on, is on the Mac Mini. On the side note, after I bought the Mac Mini and got this all established, they had my MacBook back and repaired. So, it is still sitting there. I'm so mad I can't even go in there. I might send the wife in to go get it, but that's neither here nor there. But we're happy to be back with you. I am Sidney Smith. In case you guys forgot, that is my brother there, Deon Curry. Very happy to be back with you guys. Go ahead and click that share button. We are excited to be with you. We got a fun show lined up, ready to go, kick off. It looks like Deon's probably looking at some comments or seeing who's popping in. I see Mary is in here with us. What's up? She says, hi, guys. Thanks for jumping in. Before we go to Deon, I want to thank you guys for watching this on Facebook Live. I want to thank you for clicking that share button. I want to thank for all of our listeners out there on Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart. Thank you guys for rocking with us, and thank you guys for rocking with us here with your eyeballs. Just most appreciative. All right, we are most appreciative. Deon, what's good, bro?
Happy Wednesday to our usual Monday crew. Just got back from hanging out with you over the weekend. And as per usual, the past 3 times I've come to see you, I've gotten sick every time I go down to Phoenix. For some reason, the past 3 times, that city just drives me out, and I get a bunch of sinus issues, which is, if you can hear it in my voice, I don't know if you guys can hear it. He says I didn't drink enough water. I was drinking water, but whatever the case may be, I'm happy to be here. It was a good weekend. Moved some merch, had some shows. Hung out with you, and now we're here to rock on a fantastic Wednesday. We got a great show. It's been 2 weeks since we've done this. You talked about, you had the Mac issues, plus we had Labor Day weekend. So I hope everybody had a nice, enjoyable 3-day weekend, or is it 4-day weekend?
And we want to hear about everybody's holiday too. So if you did anything fun, unusual, let's say you went to a nudist colony, or maybe you just got drunk at a pool party and you took your top off and you forgot your kids were there. Tell us about it. We want to hear about it. I mean, shit happens.
Doesn't sound like any of our listeners.
Yeah. Hey, man, we don't know their lives completely. We don't know what's going on. Too many fireballs, too much turn up, playing flip cup.
I want to send a special shout out to Mary for coming out to the shows. There was a double booking during the weekend, and so Mary came to the first show, and I wasn't on that show, but she stuck around and came out for the second show. So I just want to spend a special thank you to Mary for sticking around. It was very awesome of you to hang around and get our picture and just to see you and chat with you for a bit. So I appreciate that, Mary. Thank you.
Let's give her an applause break. That's nice. And let me throw a little something on the back end of that. You my brother, and I love you. And I witnessed that. So I'd have got the hell out of there. So, I'm glad she stayed. But was that the first time you and Mary got a chance to meet face to face?
No, I met her when I came down for that show that you put on.
Okay, I thought so. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Mary is so awesome. She comes out to, like I said, I've said it a million times, she comes out to almost everything that she's able to come out to. Ed, her husband, as well. And they support like fucking crazy, as Deon knows, and as you guys know, who are loyal viewers of the show. So she's absolutely awesome. So I'm glad she was able to come out and show you some love.
Yeah, it was really dope. It was a good show. Probably better that I did the second show than the first one because I don't know, that first show was a little weird, but no, it was great seeing her. It was great seeing you, and now it's great to be back. You were asking if I was checking the comments, but I was actually hitting that share button for you, so I could share it to all my followers on Facebook. So if you guys are watching, we'd really, really appreciate it. If you're not watching inside of the group, you can go on Sidney's Facebook page or my Facebook page, and you can share it to all of your Facebook friends and family and followers so we can get more eyes on the show. That would be much appreciated. Also, make sure you guys hit those like buttons. Give us those hearts and smiles and all the other emojis they got in there.
Bro, that was very Mr. Rogers-like. That was very, won't you meet my neighbor? When you broke that down, like I should be putting on a pair of Vans right now.
I tell you what, I'm not for the kids, but I would do that show if they paid me what they paid him.
Fuck them kids. All right, man. Mary, I see Mary on my end. I only see Mary chiming in so far with comments. So if you guys have any comments, any questions, any stories you want to share, please, please, please. We want to know that you're out there anyway. So let us know you are out there. I know it's been 2 weeks, but you guys cannot be out of practice that quick. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the show. So I've been wanting to get back, obviously, with you guys, and I've been looking at different things and trying to say some things, even though it's kind of been of a slow news and story week here. Forgive me, folks. I am working on a different system here, so I'm just trying to figure out how to look at you and look at everything else I need to look at. And the question was, I'm gonna throw it to Deon. Should you be able to stand up at a concert? And I guess block the view, I suppose. Not I guess, but you would be blocking the view of those behind you. I know what I feel about it. I'm a little torn on it, but I know how I feel about it, which way I'm going to go. Deon, where are you going at on this?
Okay, so as a person who does not particularly care for live concert shows, I want to hear you sing it like I heard it on the radio or the CD that I have. I'm not all for your ad libs and special guests and all these other people screaming back and forth, trying to be your backup dancers. I personally don't enjoy concerts the way most people do. I've been to several. I can say off the top of my head, I enjoyed 2 concerts of people that I knew. Usually, the concerts that I go to, I don't know the performers, so I don't really know what the song is supposed to sound like. And that's a dope experience when you go not knowing the person's music and you're just there for the first time. And it's like, oh, this is great. This is some local band or some up and coming, person who's doing covers in their own original material. It's not something I'm familiar with. I enjoy it. But if I go pay to see somebody like Kim, for example, and he only does 45 minutes and his opening act does an hour and a half and it's Valentine's Day, I'm going to be pissed. But to answer the question, yes, you can stand up at a concert. Are you fucking kidding me? Unless you're in the handicap section, what you spend, all that money you spend on them tickets and somebody going to tell you to sit down, boy, girl, people, y'all done lost your goddamn mind talking to me like that. I don't know.
Boy, girl, people.
Ain't no way in hell. I went to a Pacers playoff game against Miami Heat all them years ago, and I stood up the entire time, and there was a man behind me with his little son, and I don't know if that was their first and last playoff experience, but let me tell you, he tried to go get the usher on me, and you know what I told him and the usher? Both y'all can kiss my ass. I paid $330 a piece for these tickets. If I want to stand up the whole game, if I want to stand in my seat, I'm going to stand in my seat. It's the playoffs. We don't sit down. Point blank, period. So if you came to a sit down and watch a show, you should have stayed at home.
I'm torn on this because if you know me, you know for almost anything I do, especially if it's going to be an experience, a concert or any live event. If I'm not getting free seats, and I'm going to spend the money. I'm going to spend some real money. And so I'm with you that if I spent X amount of dollars on these tickets, I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do. And God help you if you didn't have the money or didn't jump. Like when I went to see Chris Rock, I was up. I was up early, like a white girl waiting to see Taylor Swift, waiting for Ticketmaster to release some tickets so I could jump on and get the pre-sale. And so God bless you if you don't do what I did and you're behind me. So that's one side of me. But then there's the other side of me that when I go to restaurants, Deon, You know what pisses me off when I go to a restaurant and I'm waiting for a table? It's people who are just sitting at their table, done eating, and they're just sitting there fucking chatting over a glass of water for a half an hour while the fucking line of people waiting for a table is just growing and growing and growing. And it irks me because when I'm done eating at a restaurant, and I know it's a pretty busy one or popular one, I usually, all right, let's pay our tab, let's get the hell out of here. Unless there's a large group of us and we're waiting for everyone to finish. I'm like, all right, let's go. So I'm a little torn on it.
This is not the same thing at all. It's not the same thing.
It is the same thing. It's about having concern for your fellow man. What I was going to say to you was, but I'm probably going to agree with you and say, if I feel like standing up, I don't know what to tell you, homeboy. You can't kick my ass, so fuck you.
Look, a restaurant is one thing. There's limited seats, and there's people coming and going. At a concert, your ticket is your ticket, and what you do with that ticket is all your business. And the person next to you, if they didn't come with you, hey, you better stay in C34F. Don't come over here and mess with me and 35F because I don't want to hear it. Point blank, period. Ain't nothing you finna tell me. I don't want to hear the person behind me talking about I can't see. That's what the big screens are for. You better look to the side.
And I don't know why you're not standing up at a playoff game anyway. Why are you seated at a playoff game?
This is the reason why we always lose, because we don't have real fans. I was so upset that he would go and get the usher, and the usher came and he's like, well, I can't make you. I go, I know you can't make me. I read the ticket thoroughly when I bought them. I know exactly what it said about the conduct and what the rules are. So you can move homeboy and his kid, because I'm not sitting down.
What kind of thug are you that you have to read the tickets when you get them before you? Let me see
it's
exactly
the playoffs against the Miami Heat. Look, man, that was the closest the Pacers were going to come to a championship in my lifetime because of the brawl against your stupid Detroit Pistons, who I will never, ever forgive because they robbed Reggie Miller of his championship. We were going to win the championship that year, point blank, period. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We were beating y'all by 15 points, the defending champions.
How do you blame... Lee Joe says the nerdy thug.
I'll be that. You can get your ass whooped with a nigga with glasses.
That's the problem with you Pacers and your Pacer fans. Your whole history is all filled with blaming other people for your lack of production.
Look, man, when you run into the greatest players of all time, what can you do? Michael Jordan and LeBron James.
That's right. Sentence stops right there. End.
So
don't blame my Pistons.
Look, no, it was clearly your loser fans' fault. That lame ass dude who threw that cup at Ron Artest and then hit like a bitch when he went to go beat up that other kid and then tried to punch him from behind. That guy was the worst piece of shit on earth. That's how
we do in the day. Yeah, all right? Don't turn your back.
Awesome. I ain't even gonna say it.
No. When Ron Artest got up in there and my man who ended up getting hit,
he saw Jesus, the devil.
He didn't even do anything.
He saw all the deities. He saw the 8-arm woman and
look.
He saw the elephant guy.
Sometimes you fight out of panic. And if a 6'9" motherfucker get up on you, you got to. Hey, what you gonna do? It's too late. You got to do something.
It wasn't me.
It's too late. The bear can't hear you when it's attacking you, bro.
He went straight revenant. Yo, fetal position.
And let me tell all you people out there who like to go out there camping and hiking. I know they tell you that bullshit. Get all big when you see the bear. Kiss your ass goodbye. That's your only move. That's your only
get
play.
Big, get gone. That's what they say.
You can't outrun them. Kiss your ass goodbye.
No, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Is get big, you did.
Oh my goodness, but yeah, man, what did you want him to do? This all that 6'9", all that huge athletic man coming to you. You got to do some of this.
I blame Detroit fans and I blame the referees. They should have fired those 3 referees post haste. It shouldn't have been no contest because after that technical foul, they should have just kicked them both out the game and that should have been the end of it. But they stood there and watched it all go down and it cost Reggie Miller his championship. So yeah, I will be forever pissed.
Stop saying cost Reggie He wasn't gonna win the title anyway.
We were the hands down favorite to win the championship that year. We smacked the shit out of y'all. It wasn't close. It wouldn't have been close.
Who knows?
Yeah, ain't want nothing to do with Ron Artest and Jermaine O'Neal. Yeah, they want no part of that.
And neither did their careers. So both of them vanished as quickly as everything else.
Ron got his championship.
He did when he got it. Lee Joe says, Nerdy Thug. My man Eric Emmons is with us. What's up, E? He says, the block heard around the world. And Mary says, I've been to probably 200 concerts. Mary, that's a lot of concerts. Mary says, I'm torn on this, but I pay for my ticket. I will stand when I want to. And Lee and Eric, let us know, would you stand at a concert, or are you someone who says, I won't stand, I'm very polite to everyone who's behind me?
I mean, can you imagine going to a Michael Jackson concert and sitting down? You get trampled. So it depends on where the venue is and who you're seeing. Now, if you're standing up at the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, that's one thing.
Raise your hand.
There's decorum in places like that. But no, if you're at a live Taylor Swift show or Adele or Lil Wayne or whoever, stand on your feet. If you want to sit down, you got to get them seats way in the back. You can't be on the floor talking about sit down.
Yeah, I say when we do our first night's Debatable live show, we tell everybody to stand up. We come out.
There ain't gonna be no chairs.
Everybody get on your feet. Come out like rappers. Get on your goddamn feet. Eric says Reggie with his grill getting blocked like a bitch.
Eric, the past is in the past. You can't hurt my feelings.
Don't try it. Don't try it.
You can't hurt my feelings.
The past is the past.
His resume speaks for himself.
Lee says, yeah, I paid for that ticket. Nerdy Thug energy, LOL. So is Leah a nerd?
I guess they're talking about me because I have glasses and I'm a nerd. Apparently, I don't know.
I thought it might have been one of your boys.
Who?
Lee Jones.
Oh yeah, that is my boy. Lee, kill yourself twice.
Yeah, I thought he'd been on before. Kill yourself twice. I love that.
Yeah.
All right. I think that was one that was pretty settled, pretty easy, pretty quick. We want to hear about these parties too. I still want to hear it because I know someone got too reckless on Labor Day. I know somebody did. I don't care how old you all think you are. Somebody, maybe it wasn't you. Maybe it's grandma. Somebody got too reckless on Labor Day weekend. Lee's laughing.
I traveled, so I didn't do anything. Once I got back, man, I went to bed.
I know. I tried to take you to a barbecue. You was like, you know what? I think I'm just going to take a nap.
I didn't want to get anybody else sick in case I was contagious. And, I did not feel good at all.
You weren't sick. I told you, you just need to drink some water, man, when you come out here.
No, I was pounding water the entire time I was there.
You might pound water while you were at the club. You wouldn't pound the water at the house.
I had 2 water bottles at the crib.
Not 2. Not 2 whole water bottles.
Hey, I don't know how much water you think I need to drink, but I was drinking.
Oh, I think now you know how much water you need to drink. You come out here at least sick. What are you talking about? All in my car. I said, you all right? I think I'm sick again.
I was trying hard to breathe, man. Just congested like you would not believe. That don't got nothing to do with being dehydrated.
All right, bro. For some reason,
Dr. Smith over here.
That's right. MD.
Musty ass Detroit. Is that what that stands for?
What you say? What's that? That's why you have a title. That's why you have a title.
I got one in football. Where is that? How many playoff wins y'all got? Yeah, you don't want to talk. You don't want to talk about that.
I'll talk about it all day long. I'll talk about it all day long. I wouldn't sit here. I wouldn't sit here crying about not having it. That was supposed to be our year. We were supposed to have it.
It was our year. Y'all screwed us. Y'all bitch made motherfuckers had to fight.
How's your squad looking this year? How's those Colts looking this year?
They gonna be better than your Detroit Lions.
Oh, I got 50 right now that says let's straight up win the loss. They are not.
Let me see what our bye week is.
No.
Get Jonathan Taylor off this pup list, and
you're gonna need more than Jonathan Taylor for that fucking squad over there with that owner. Why don't you bring Jeff Saturday back? Let him coach a couple of days.
Oh Lord Jesus! Hey, look, we can all discuss how inept Jim Irsay is and how they need to take that team from that man, because his decision making process is suspect to say the least. He was trying to save a goddamn orca whale instead of paying the best player on his team the money. Man, don't even get me started.
Hey, Irsay, I think I saw some drugs fall out your back pocket. Might want to pick that up.
Oh no, man! It's just, I use that when I go play my music, man. I got a band.
Man,
embarrassing. So embarrassing.
Demetrius Baker says Phoenix got you sick. No, it did not, Demetria. It did not get him sick.
Every time I go down there,
himself got him sick.
Every time I go down,
Deon, kill yourself twice.
Every time I come down there, I'm on death's door, whether it's the heat or the sickness.
Laid up in my room, all I hear you crying and they're whimpering and sniffling and snotting.
No, don't be exaggerating. You never heard.
Just saying what I come from. I don't know what's going on in there.
That might be what you be watching on your Netflix. They don't got nothing to do with me.
I'm just trying to say what it sounds like coming out.
That door ain't locked. You can go in there and look. Ain't nothing going on but the rent.
Got my ear up to the door, like, you all right, Di? I'm okay. I'm like, all right.
That's your dogs in them cage that you got locked up, them poor animals. Sydney's dog's so scared of him, they piss on themselves.
Now you lied. Now you told that lie. All right, Mary Ballard says, I was reckless Friday night. I didn't get home until after midnight. Mary, what you doing out late like that?
She came to both shows.
Oh, that's right. That was, yeah. She was a little reckless. Yeah, you was reckless with your time, but good. I'm glad you did. You saved and saw Deon. Hopefully you had a good time. Demetria says, sorry, Deon. Demetria, do not be saying sorry to Deon.
Thank you, Demetria. I appreciate that.
No, absolutely not. Phoenix didn't do anything to this black man.
Look, man. Hey, look. Okay, sit down at this concert, sir. I'm trying to hear the comments. You're standing in front of me.
I paid a lot of money to be at this concert. They will hear me. Eric says 50 mg of the and sitting on the lake. It was a good weekend. All right, okay. Well, I'm glad you had a good time. Save the orcas. Someone would throw a heart and a rainbow.
That was Dana.
Dana, okay. Dana, what's good? Dana's in the building. Dana gets in the plug. Let's see. Demetri says that I wanted to say hi after the show. I could be sick too. See, that's who gave it to you.
No, I think I got it as soon as I got on that airplane from Indy to Phoenix. There was some very sketchy people on that plane to Phoenix. And it was like, look, I know some of y'all don't be washing y'all hands.
COVID got everybody looking at one another when they on the plane like, oh, this motherfucker like he got something. He got something. Be slowly put my mask on.
There was an old man who looked like he ain't washed in years.
All the money he saved from buying soap, he was using to buy that ticket.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
I will say this though, when I fly, I know it's just in my mind, but I do almost feel like the air is different now because now you're like, oh, this air is recycled. And we all like, I can taste it. Tastes thick with germs. Like almost like you never thought about it before.
I'm always sleep on the airplane. The first thing I do when I get my seat and I strap that buckle in, I go to bed. I go right out. I usually sleep the entire time. It's rare for me to be up on an airplane.
I cannot sleep on a plane unless I'm by the window. I can't do it. Cannot do it. I got to watch movies. I got to read a book, something. I cannot just go to sleep on a plane unless I kept myself up the night before. Then maybe. No, man.
No, I hate being up because then you hear people's conversations. You see what they're reading or watching. I don't like being around people I don't know like that. You know, it's just I want to be out of it. Like I get anxiety sometimes when I'm on the plane. Like if I'm at the window seat and I got two people sitting next to me and it's just like, please don't let them be loud chewers or
You sound like
busybodies. People who can't. No, it's just because I've been on so many planes, man, where people who just can't stay in their seat for whatever reason, they got to get up and check the overhead compartment. Then they got to go to the bathroom. Then they got to go walk to the stewardess station. Hey, can I get some more crackers? Like, sit your ass down on the plane.
I never want to. We will look, man. When the time comes, we're not taking flights together. You have to be on a different plane. I cannot, or at least we can't sit together.
I mean, it'll be me and you. I'm probably gonna be asleep. Gotta have one of them things to cover your eyes, the little night shades. Got my headphones in. Got my sparkling Voss water.
How dare you? Don't think I saw you took a shot at my water. I like Voss water. It's good water. In fact, I gotta tell the people right here who buy the water. They need to get some Voss water this house.
I think you need to move to the left and to the right so the camera can track that person.
How dare you? All right. Let's keep the show going. Thank you guys for watching. Again, click that share button. We appreciate it. I know you guys are probably going to have to get back in the groove. We're on a different night. We're an hour earlier, and we're back for the first time in 2 weeks. So I know the numbers, the eyeballs will be up and down, but thank you guys who jumped on with us. We do appreciate it. All right, I have been kind of looking forward to this. I know Deon has. Deon threw this at me a couple of weeks ago. I believe this was a couple of weeks ago. You came out with this.
It was 2 weeks ago, yeah. And then we had the setback with the computer, and then last week with the Labor Day weekend. So
I see a "What's up, guys?" that came at me. So what's up, person? I can't see who it is. Can you see who that is, Deon?
I left to go check the pick 2, so let me go back and see if I can see who that was. That's Keith. What up, Keith?
Keith Robbins?
Yeah, Keith Robbins.
What's up, man? Bro? Yeah, man. Yeah, glad to see you in here with us, Keith. Keith is always fun, so I'm glad he's here.
Yeah, Keith is great.
You know who we're missing? Aaliyah.
Aaliyah. Yeah.
She had me rolling the last show before Apple screwed me. All right. Deon, you want to take it away with the next one?
All right. So I posted this list in the group for all of you guys that are in the group. You can go check this list out. It's a pick 2. You can pick 2, any 2, but only 2. So number 1, $10,000 cash immediately. Number 2 is free rent or mortgage for 6 months starting next year. Number 3 is a perfect credit score. Number 4 is unlimited airline tickets for life. Number 5 is a brand new home, but you can never sell it and never move. Number 6 is free groceries for 5 years. Number 7 is a brand new luxury car. You can never sell it and you can never own any other car. And then number 8 is free medical care for life. So we want to know what your 2 are. Sidney, I want to know what your 2 is. And of course, I'm going to give you my 2. So post yours in the comments. Hit the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7, and 8, because I didn't do the math right in my head.
So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
11, 12.
All right. And let me give this something here that you guys always want to do when we throw these lists at you. Don't try to change the rules. All right?
Yes.
Don't try. Whatever it is y'all think y'all planning on as y'all look at this list. Let's just play it. I believe this is Keith, who says free groceries for 5 years in a house that can't move. You want a trailer park home with no wheels on it, I guess. So I'm just kidding, Keith. Keith wants the house and you're not allowed to move. And Mary says airline tickets and medical care. Someone says, hey guys, Deon, can you see who that is?
That's Crystal T. Miller. Hey, Crystal.
What's happening, Crystal? Thanks for joining us. So Mary says airline tickets and medical care. All right. I think what Deon and I are going to do
Hold on. Crystal says free medical care and groceries.
Okay, I didn't see that there. Okay. I didn't see it. All right. Oh, there it is. I see it. Now I see it. Thanks for jumping in and letting us know what you guys are thinking. Deon and I go first, and as we normally do, we'll just go 1. We'll talk and give 1, and then we'll give the other, as we normally do. Lee Jones says $10K in airline tickets. I normally don't go first. I will go first on this one because I think this is a very, very I thought it was going to be easy. Well, I think it is. I'm going to go unlimited free medical care for life because I may want to get a butt implant down the road. Who knows what it do? I want proper medical care when I get it. So I don't like some of these women walking around Phoenix who were going over across the border and getting these $2.99 butt lifts and coming back across looking like they got beanbag beads in the ass. So
why in the hell would you need a BBL? Said, if I'm gonna stand up for this concert, I want my ass to look good.
bro, you know, human nature is when you know it's free. He said start doing all kind of shit. I don't know. Might not be the first procedure, but you never know.
This is the main reason why we ain't never gonna have free health care. Because niggas like you is gonna be in that line talking about, yeah, can you give me one of them double cleft chins? I want a booty here and a booty back there.
Look, man, everybody's ass starts to sag as they get older.
What you need a plump ass for at 80 years old?
Hey, man, I've gotten used to having a nice ass. I like to keep it for as long as I can.
Man, I've learned too much about you already.
I don't be like one of these old dudes when I walk into the fucking gym. First thing I see is old, wrinkled, sagging ass standing there because they don't give a shit about who sees it. Almost enough
you gonna be the old man in the gym with the BBL standing on the bleachers like, you like that, don't you, youngster? Get the fuck out of here.
No, I would be the dude still able to do squats. Put that work in.
Lord have mercy. Just of all the things you can use free medical care for life, you went straight to the booty lift.
I told you why.
A man booty lift.
I told you why. I told you. Just came to my mind, man. I've been watching all these beanbag asses walking around Phoenix for about 2 years now. Mary said, I spent $50,000 plus in 1 year in medical care. No brainer for me. So Lee Joe says Ken Dow status. I'll let you read the last two because I can't see who named them.
Keith says you'll end up looking like Kim K. Dana says, does insurance cover that, with laughing emoji and then the And Keith says he'll be like that creepy guy on Family Guy.
Fuck you guys. All right. Look. It's my medical care. Deon, what you going with, bro?
Obviously, my first choice would be free medical care. I personally think that, we live in the quote unquote greatest country on earth. We should have free medical care. And I'm not talking about for dumb shit like BBLs. But, if you have to go in for a checkup, to get your vitals or see what your blood pressure is, that type of thing. I think it should be free in the greatest country on earth. That, you know what? I've spent all this money in taxes. I should get something for it. Medical procedure done once a year or so. Just get the ins and outs of making sure I'm on the straight and narrow. I mean, the food is poisonous here anyway. You might as well be able to get a free doctor, So, yeah, I would go with the medical care. I get these eyes fixed, so I don't need these glasses.
Bicep implants, motherfucker.
Buy some implants.
I said
some eye implants.
I said some bicep implants, motherfucker, is what I said.
Bicep implants. What I need bicep for when we got 300 million guns in this country? You can be strong if you want to and get shot in your new BBL.
Oh my gosh! Oh, you guys are fun today. Oh, I missed you guys, man. I love the Lee Joes with the Ken Dow status. I want to ask you guys what on here makes no sense at all for you personally, for whatever the reason may be. I know for me, what doesn't make any sense at all is number, and this is not to offend anyone in what you may pick. Again, what doesn't make sense for you in your mind, but is brand new home but can never sell it or never move, and brand new luxury car you can never sell it and never own any other car. That doesn't make sense for me. Because I never want to be stuck in anything, whether it be a home or a car. I want to have the luxury to kind of do as I please when it comes to those things.
See, that's interesting because the luxury car, obviously, it's not going to be luxury if you're using it every day and you can't use another car. I mean, to me, that's the worst one on the list. But the home, I think is something that, depending on what type of home it is, something you can pass down to your future generations. It can be a legacy type thing. And, some people love to, once they've actually built a home for themselves that they're proud of and that they love, that, that's their solitude, their fortress, that's their, Wayne Manor, if you will. So, I don't think that one's too ridiculous. But the luxury car, by far, to me, is the worst one on the list.
Yeah, and I wasn't trying to use the word ridiculous or anything like that. But again, for me, it didn't make sense for me. Mayor says, for me, car in the house. At some point, I'm going to want to upgrade with technology, and as neighborhoods change. Demetria Baker says, agreed about the home and car. Be stuck in a home with scorpions or bad neighbors? Hell no. Demetria, you read about that?
I seen a video. A woman was taking a bath. It was on TikTok, and she had a scorpion crawl up through her bathtub, and she's spraying it with water, trying to get out until it just plops in her bath water, and that's when the video cut off. And I'm like, she lives somewhere in Texas. I don't know what I would do if a scorpion, if I'm about to rub a dub and scorpion's like, get over here. No, I can't do it.
I'll tell you exactly what I do. I'd put that phone down. There'd never been a recording. That's why the scorpion made it. Because you got to use all of your appendages when the scorpions are coming. What are you doing? Put the phone down, you dummy. I hope it got it.
I'm not fighting the scorpion butt naked. I just can't do it.
Oh, you gonna fight the scorpion butt naked?
You gonna get stung in your BBL?
Hey, I'm sitting on him.
You wouldn't feel a thing. You get stabbed, stung a million times. You wouldn't feel it.
Mary says, and groceries, silly for me. I like to eat out too much. All right. My second one I'm going to pick. I'm good there. Good. I'm going to go with the free rent / mortgage for 6 months starting next year. I'll take some free mortgage payments for 6 months. That'll be what that would be my second one, I think. Actually, no. That will be it. That'll be it. That'll be it.
Depending on where you live and how much your rent is, 1 and 2 could be the same thing. So, for me, I thought that one was kind of a trick question. Because, I don't know what our viewers' situation is, but I don't. Well, I know what Lee's situation is, and yeah, he needs that $10,000. So
Wow! Did you just? Oh, Lee, you don't have to put up that with that Mr. Jones. You just kick Lee in the nuts like that, man.
Well, he started it with his fucking nerd comments, so yeah. I just thugged out on that.
I think he was supporting you and your nerdy thug.
Yeah. If you knew Lee like I knew Lee, you would be saying what you're saying right now.
Lee says, "Shh." All right, which one you picking, bro?
I think for me it would be number 5, a brand new home which I could never sell and never move because I don't like moving. I hate moving. And my dream home, why would I want to move? It's the house that I've always wanted.
It didn't say dream home. It just said brand new home.
Which to me,
here you go. Here you do it with the viewers do.
If I'm building a brand new home, it's gonna be my dream home.
Anybody said it's built. Anybody said it was built. We said brand new home.
Okay, what does brand new mean?
Brand new to you.
That's now who's changing the rules.
I ain't changing nothing.
There's a period there. It says brand new home, not brand new to you.
It doesn't say brand new built home either.
It doesn't need to. That's what a brand new home is.
And it sure the hell doesn't say dream home. Nobody said nobody's dream home. With your built in Indiana Pacers court and shit.
This is my signed Reggie Miller jersey here.
That's why in the very beginning I said, yo, because I knew somebody's going to say, well, if I'm getting this 10,000 square foot home on 6 acres of land, I love that Lee says, "Where's your source?"
You don't want me to bring up the Cash App, bro.
Lee, let it go. Lee, when motherfuckers got receipts, let it be. All right, so brand new home would be your second one. All right, that's
yeah,
fair.
and I've got an honorable mention.
Oh, you always do.
So of all those, you said the luxury car and the brand new home were your automatic no's, right?
Yeah. For me.
So let me give my automatic no. It's the luxury car and the perfect credit score, because the credit score is just made up. It just means what you can borrow versus what you can pay. It's completely made up. It's not real. And if you have money, it doesn't matter what your credit score is. So
I am going to go back on something, though. I am going to go back because I just thought about something since we're doing honorable mentions. I'm going to go back on something here, step on my own shit. I will take that brand new home because I'll rent that motherfucker out. so,
you can't leave.
It says you can never sell it.
You can't sell it. Okay. Renting is selling. You're selling people space.
And never move. So I actually got to live in the motherfucker. So
and I know you would like that.
Nah,
what you doing in there? Cut all them damn lights off. Fridge is closed at 9:00.
Whatever,
late
motherfucker.
Night snacks. For
whatever. We had it open for you till 9:30. All right.
I think for me, the number 4 is very tempting. The unlimited airline miles, the airline tickets. I mean, to be able to go any place, whether you got business in that place or not, just to be able to be like, oh, let's go check this out. You know, it doesn't say you can't sell them tickets, so that would be nice too. That'd be
you know what? I'll take 4 for an honorable mention.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't? Who? Mary says,
the free groceries is very tempting as well.
Nah,
because your Super Bowl parties would be off the chain.
What?
I say your Super Bowl party would be off the chain if you had free groceries for 5 years.
Anybody come up in here eat my free food, man?
This man is the Grinch who stole free food.
Because I got free shit. I mean, we all got free shit.
You're supposed to take care of your people.
We all come up all of a sudden.
Man, this man. What? Y'all see what I be dealing with.
What was Dave Chappelle's? What was Dave Chappelle's name on that fucking McDonald's sketch? Was it Reggie?
No, Reggie was Nutty Professor. Was it Cliff? Cleo?
Something. I was gonna say, what am I supposed to be, a black teen in the McDonald's commercial and shit?
You're cut off.
Get a job at McDonald's and help your community.
She said, "No more whack Arnolds for you. I don't eat pork anyway."
He says the thin line. I don't like to use this word, but this line makes me laugh. Say, "Ooh, nigga, you smell like French fries."
It was Calvin. That's what it's Calvin.
That was Calvin. He called out what they told him. She died from too much whack Arnold.
Too much whack Arnold.
Yeah, Chris. Yeah, I said Reggie. I think Chris is making fun of me over here. Mary says only 5 years, and then people will be expecting good parties. You know what I'm saying, Mary? Picked up everybody's expectations. Things supposed to be. We all gonna go by Sia's house for Christmas. You ain't coming by here.
Look, man, I've always been the type of person that when I got it, my people got it. And so if you want to come over to my house and I got free groceries for 5 years and I'm planning a party, when you at that party, there's no sweat. Now, when I'm not having a party, you can't just show your ass
first
up
of all,
and get my fruit by the foot. But at the end of the day, look.
First of all, you don't even like people. You ain't throwing no fucking parties.
I like my people. I don't like random people. I'm the first to tell you that.
So for the 3 motherfuckers you gonna have let come over eat hot wings and watch the game.
What'd you say?
I said for the 3 motherfuckers you like that you gonna let come over watch the game and eat ranch and have chicken wings.
For those 3 people, it's gonna be the best ranch they ever had. Is this hidden valid?
Y'all come on through. I don't have any store brand products at all for the next 5 years. Y'all come on
ain't gonna be no great value at my brand new home.
It's all Kool-Aid, no grape drink, all Kool-Aid for the next 5 years.
I don't remember the last time I had Kool-Aid. It has been a long time.
It's been a long time for me. Long time. Lee Joe says groceries was my number 3. Okay, so that's his honorable mention.
Because he's a fat boy who like to eat.
Lee, I love you, man. You my guy. You welcome to come on the show anytime, bro.
Yeah. Lee knows I love him, old fat boy.
Facebook user says perfect credit score and groceries for 5 years. I can buy a second house with a better score, and 5 years of groceries for a big family is at least $40K. And I'm not
That's
knocking
Roxy.
Okay, Roxy. I ain't knocking that especially out where you at, Roxy. Yeah, y'all spending some dough out there for everything.
Hey, you remember that show, was it Supermarket Sweep? When they just be going, that's what I'll be like for 5 years.
Supermarket Sweep was exactly what a show on a budget looks like. It just never. I don't even know how I even watched more than one episode of it. I don't know why.
I don't remember what channel it came on.
It was. I think it was a Canadian show, or at least I feel like it came on a Canadian channel. I don't know.
I remember Mark Summers was hosted 1 year of it.
Mark Summers for fucking Double Dare shit.
Man, he hosted so many goddamn game shows. I think he holds the record for most game shows hosted.
Also, the same record for most game shows fired from.
Him and Chuck Woolery.
Chuck Woolery. Oh, the hair on Chuck. All right. Lee says, Petty, you can't feed your friends. LMAO. Lee, I hope you're not talking to me. I've been on your side.
Yeah, he is talking to you.
Look here. Deon, pull up the receipts. I'm trying to protect you, Lee. All right. Mary says, but when I don't got it, they still show up. So no. Chad says, see,
them ain't your friends, Mary.
See it right here.
They got it, they still showing up. Yeah.
Freeloaders.
Address.
You see right here? Chad says, see it. You having a Super Bowl party this year? Hell no. See right there? You did. Probably so, Chad. Probably. Someone says Weilers. Mary said, no Weilers. That's right. Or Caprice.
Oh, Weilers. Ew. I forgot all about Weilers.
Weilers is the one where you need extra sugar. You need extra sugar for Weilers. A Facebook user says, my poor mentality would have 5 years of free groceries set me straight for 15 years. All right.
That's Roxy.
Oh, my God. Y'all.
Mary brought up Weilers. Man, I haven't heard that in forever. Do they still make Weilers?
Only a Caucasian person would know. I don't know.
Weilers is the Sears and Roebuck of Kool-Aid.
Sears and Roebuck. Demetri says, I'm buying all the seafood with my grocery money.
Straight crab leg boil at my Super Bowl party. I'm telling you.
Demetri, I wanted to say something, but I don't want to offend you because it would not be meant to offend you. So I'm not going to say it. I'll have to say it off air with Dion if I remember. But yeah, buying all the seafood with my grocery money. That makes sense. I've seen some of those people in front of me at the grocery store and they're not using cash to buy their groceries, if you know what I mean.
The old Jameis Winston, huh?
They got all the crab legs up in that cart. I'm like, bro, you eating pretty good off my money. That's all I can think.
Mind your business. I paid for this ticket. I'm going to stand at this concert.
Mary says, my mom wasn't buying me Kool-Aid. All right, well, Mary, we let you to the picnic, so you go ahead.
Tell your mama for 15 cents more to Kool-Aid. Because that Weilers wouldn't even get wet the first time you pour water on it.
Fight that
shit
water
was
off.
drier than me and Phoenix.
You know the biceps you gotta have to start Weilers to get that shit to absorb.
That's the Amish Kool-Aid right there.
Demetri, LOL, my comment. All right, Demetri. Okay, thank you for letting me know you got a sense of humor. You get me. Demetri understands me.
I'm right there with Roxy. She says, we're setting up a cash-only side hustle with free groceries. Exactly.
Oh, Roxy.
Ain't no limit on free groceries for 5 years, man. I'm making my money back and then
Roxy,
some.
Roxy, the conservative in me can't allow this. I need to.
See.
How you? Just kidding.
So I gotta jot down some notes.
So what you say you gonna do with your groceries, Roxy?
Make sure I vote against this program come November.
I won't be letting this happen. Y'all took a good thing, just ran with it.
He said, I vote no on Proposition 6.
Any pick twos out there on the ballot? I vote no. Oh my God, y'all got me in tears tonight, man. Tears. Oh, such a fun show. Bro.
I gotta ask you this though.
Yeah.
Before we go. If you did pick the luxury car option, what would be your luxury car? So if it was,
that's a tough one for me. I'm gonna ask you to go first on this one if you already know it, because I am not a luxury vehicle person. I've never really gotten into them.
I've always dug the Lamborghini doors. So for me, it would be, I would get a royal blue Lamborghini Diablo. That's what I would have. Just for me and whoever else that I was riding with. No trunk space, no back seats. Ain't no, can I get a ride? Nah. Nope. Sorry.
That's why I used to buy cars with only 2 doors on it, like coupes. Because back in the day, if you had 4 doors, that's the car your boys always wanted to take when you went out.
Let's take Sidney car.
No, I don't think so. I got 2 doors, and y'all don't like when I push the seat up, and y'all got to cramp. It's too cramped. It's too cramped.
I got to wait for you to get in before I can get in. We're gonna be late.
Roxy says you need 2 full-time jobs and a little bit of fraud to live in California. I ain't mad at you. I can't give anybody any Michael Jordan laughs or anything this week. I got to download all that stuff to the new system here. Mary says 2024 Genesis Palisades is what she's going for. All right. Chad Lamont is saying any more nowadays a full-size pickup is a luxury car for what they charge for those things. This is true. You look at that $600-700 car payment just for a full-size pickup these days. And
don't be hauling shit. You know how many people around here I've seen brand new trucks that ain't going nowhere, ain't doing nothing with them. Just big gas guzzlers for no reason. It makes no sense to me.
Trucks are fucking nice, though. They're very, very nice. They're just expensive as all hell. I don't even want to discuss what a Corvette costs anymore.
Trucks are loud. They take up way too much space. You can't go through most drive-thrus with the ones I've been seeing. And y'all ain't haul. Like, if you get a truck, you're supposed to get a truck for a reason, not just to be sitting up high.
No, you don't.
That's what an SUV is for. If you get a truck, you're supposed to be helping people move, hauling shit, or towing shit. And if you ain't doing none of those 3, you just an asshole on the road.
No. If you buy a truck and your friends don't see any rust on it, they're not supposed to ask you for shit to do with that truck. Okay? That truck is not for moving shit. That's not what it's for. It's because I want
How
the
you
truck.
think them trucks get rust on it? By doing what they supposed to do.
Or that's for those people who are too friendly with their $700 a month car payment that they was fucking making. I pay a $600-700 a month for a vehicle. You ain't putting shit in this motherfucker. You lucky you get in.
Look, Sid ain't getting free groceries. He getting BBLs, but he ain't sharing with the Kim.
Demetrius says didn't say the luxury car comes with free service for that car. No, they did not.
They did not.
They did not. That's the other thing too. You got to pay for that service because they not fucking around. They figured out how to move everything around so you can't get to it.
Man, they got them newer cars, boy. That electrical system go out. That's your ass.
Facebook user says I can't have a luxury car. I would play too much and get myself dead. I don't know who said that, but
that was Roxy.
What kind of car you getting?
She out there racing Paul Walker.
Oh wow! Wow!
R.I.P. to Paul Walker.
No! I hate when people do that. No, R.I.P. to Paul Walker. Fuck that. You said it. Live on it. Stand on it.
It's funny. It's funny.
Stand on
no
it.
Disrespect, but that was funny.
Just stand on it. Don't say nothing after it. You just said everything you had to say. Now go watch it.
He saw the future of those movies, and he was like, you know what? Fuck that shit. I'm out.
They still making them. Somebody told me that they went to outer space in the most recent.
They did go to outer. I seen a clip of Ludacris and Tyrese in a car in outer space.
All right.
They should have got pulled over by Space Force.
Which is the dumbest thing. Chad says Ferrari 812 super fast. All right, okay. I'm taking your word on these cars because I said it's never really been my thing. Chad says Deon ain't wrong. So he's talking about the pickups. Chad's agreeing with you on that. And Mary's laughing over here with some laughing crying emojis. Look, again, I'm not into it as much as you guys are. So if luxury vehicle for me, if I was going to get something, would be a big boy Cadillac Escalade. That's what I would go for and get.
Yeah, you be with all that high gas prices in Phoenix. Whew, you wouldn't be going nowhere in that car. I'm gonna go check the mailbox and I'll be back.
I gotta go get all my groceries from a Super Bowl party. You gonna fucking tell people I'm throwing. So someone says I've done some damage in a Corolla.
That's Roxy.
You would not be borrowing my Escalade then, Roxy.
Yeah. You can't ride in the Lamborghini Diablo, Roxy.
All right, bro. What is your wait one more thing? Or I can't remember what the hell we're supposed to be doing here.
It's supposed to be what the hell.
What the hell? All right.
My what the hell is clearly what the hell's up every time I come to Phoenix. I get sick. What the hell is up with that? I'm tired of these past 3 times. It's been literally the same thing each time. Sinus pressure and mucus and whatnot. I hate it because I love Phoenix to death and I want to spend time with you and hang out with you. But every time I come down there, it seems like these past 3 times is just something I have gotten sick immediately as I've gotten down there. So hopefully when I come back in November for your special, we won't have the same issue. I'll be drinking plenty of water. Mr. Sidney Smith over there, Mr. Boss Man, I'll be properly hydrated and hopefully we won't have the same issue.
You know how many people fucking die off here every fucking summer because they don't drink enough water, they get sick, they don't know. The craziest thing about Phoenix, if you don't know it, is that, as you know, because you've been here several times, it's so dry that you are overheating and you're getting sick and you don't even realize it because you're not sweating. And if you come from back east or anywhere where you sweat when you get hot, that's what you're used to. Because you're cooling down and so on and so forth. People drop dead every fucking year, get sick, whatever. Got to drink that water, man. Hopefully in November it'll be a lot cooler. You won't have to worry about it quite as much.
Yeah, that was the fortunate thing about this trip, though. Your temperatures did come down a little bit from what you guys have been having over the summer. So I lucked out on that part. But man, it just I get there and you're right. I dry out. It's bad.
Let's see, Demetria. Thank you for asking, Demetria. I'm shooting my comedy special in November here in Phoenix. If you want to know how to get tickets and come out and be a part of it, it's going to be a great time. I'm doing it November 11th. The special is called Misunderstood. And then we're going to have the after/birthday party because we're going to celebrate my birthday right after as well. But if you want the information on how to jump on and get tickets, let me know, Demetria. Shoot me a message or leave me something here. Again, I don't have it loaded up here in the system yet, so I just can't do the scrolling across the bottom, but love to get your information if you want to come out. Mary says, is that Arrowhead water? Yes, it is, Mary. Yes, it is. The wife hates it, so I think it's the last time we'll have it in the house. And Demetri says it will be 94 in November. It will not. It will not. Demetri says, where am I shooting the special? I am doing it in the Chandler area at a Buddy's Brewery, 225 seats. 5-camera shoot. Got a great team. Got the same team that shot Michael Yo's and Angela Johnson's last special. Got some great friends flying in. Chad is going to be flying in from Idaho for. My brother will be coming in from Frisco. Friends coming in from all over. Friends here. Fans here. Fans. Mary will be there. Mary got her tickets right away. So it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good night. And Deon will be coming in hopefully as well. Hopefully his schedule will allow because he's a busy dude too, being on the road. So Mary, Mary says that's gross water. Mary, that's an off-air comment, Mary.
If you saw how many full bottles of water that had been opened but not finished, I think Sydney's wife would agree with you that water is gross.
I like it. But my wife likes off-brand stuff, so we'll probably go back to the Sam's or the Kirkland's, Kierland's, whatever the hell it is, water from Costco. Deon needs to drive. Demetri said you need to drive when you come back, Deon.
Shit. That's a 24-hour road trip, literally.
Before we get out of here, my what the hell is pretty simple. What the hell is up with people today, businesses today, and the lack of customer service? The reason I was so bothered, and I'll tell anyone, if you're in the Phoenix area, do not go to the Arrowhead Mall Apple store. I refuse. I very rarely do I type up a review. In fact, the one I typed up on this store, which was pretty long, was only my third one I've ever typed up on any business. But the customer service element of doing business anymore is completely evaporated. I don't know where the hell it went, but it's gone. You know, people just don't care anymore. And part of it, I will say, is this, and Deon will disagree with me, I'm sure, is that now you are just allowing people to automatically make, especially young people, to make $18, $20 an hour for jobs that they would not have made that much money for before, ever. It used to be that you would have to work your way up to that. You'd have to get some type of something underneath your fucking belt before you can make that kind of money at a fucking job. You roll your eyes if you want to. $20 is a decent wage for some young kid who's never done anything in fucking life to be able to come out and just make this money and think that this is the way the world works. And no matter what I do and how I speak and how I deal with people, who cares? Because this is the way it's going to be. I think that has had some things to do with it. But I also think that there's been something lost with the managerial element as well. The wife had to rub my arm a couple years ago in this same Apple store because I asked this guy, you know what? Let me talk to you. Who's your boss? We talk to your boss. He said, I am the boss. No, you have and just wanted to be a complete smartass with me. So there's something missing with this generation of young people out here working right now. And I got to tell you, there's few times that I don't go out that I don't want to put my hands on one of them. There's something missing. I don't know quite what it is, but my platform is we're taking it back down to $8 an hour for minimum wage. Taking it back down.
It's not up to $8 yet, so you can't take it down.
Here in Phoenix, these kids are making $16 an hour at Taco Bell starting out.
Good for them. No, it's not their fault. Customer service doesn't suck because of how much.
Absolutely does suck.
No, it sucks because the company doesn't give a shit. That's why.
Dimitri, I went to I only went to that Apple store because I was coming back from a road trip and I was going to be tired. So I made my appointment with their Genius counter right there at this store because it was convenience in terms of location. And I swear I'm never going back in there again. Where I did go was I went to the Apple store, Scottsdale Quarter. And that's where I got my Mac Mini. Because again, I don't have a problem with the products. And the service on the phone with Apple, when you have to dial their 1-800 number and deal with those, top fucking notch. Them people are awesome. Whether you're buying the product or
because it's being recorded
or whatever it is, yeah, maybe that's what it is. But I've talked to other companies and they're being recorded. Them motherfuckers will hang up on you, act like they.
This is Gregory. I'm sorry I cannot help you.
Let me transfer you, and then the fucking connection is fucking lost. So I want to put it all on that. This particular store is just god fucking awful, god awful. Chad says it always boils down to management and everyone has a boss, wife or otherwise. Right, Chad, that was my point. That's why I was getting ready to put my hands on this young man. I'm glad my wife was there. I don't know if I'd be hosting this podcast with my brother Deon right now. I'd still be, making plates. And Mary says no one teaches customer service. So,
I'd agree. They don't. She said try calling Philips.
What is that?
Philips is a electronics manufacturer.
Like Philips Magnavox back in the day. Okay, yeah. Wade says, hell yeah, Deon, LOL, how can we help you? So that's my what the hell is what's up with these people? What's up with customer service? What's up with these young people? I hate to sound like an old fucking man, but I do feel like a lot of things have been lost from when a lot of us were younger and we were having to do some of these menial jobs. And guess what? We survived off the minimum wage and figured out this isn't really what I want to make. Let me do something else with my life. Wow. Wow, look how that worked out. Facebook user says part of the problem is that everyone who complains is now seen as a Karen, and some of us don't complain just to complain. Sometimes issues are legitimate. Absolutely.
That's Roxy.
Roxy, I assume that was Roxy. Yep. Absolutely. All right. Well, this has been a fun show. I appreciate y'all. Thank you very much. I had a great time.
Yeah, thanks for popping in on our Wednesday edition of this.
That's good. We
will be back to our regular schedule Mondays next week.
If you guys could go ahead and make sure you click that share button if you haven't already, we would appreciate it. And yeah, we'll be back next Monday. So I'm liking the new setup. I got to figure some stuff out, but I'm liking it. Let me know if you guys are digging it. If you're not digging it, I don't know what to tell you. But if you do dig it, let me know. I want to hear about that. I want to hear about that. Thank you guys. And drop us, you guys haven't in a while, drop us some thoughts on what, if you see something in the news you think will be interesting for all of us to chat about, shoot it to us. Let us know.
This is a debate show, guys. We would love to debate some of the things that are on your mind and going on in your life. So shoot us those messages.
Oh, jeez. All right. Well, let's get on out of here on that note there. Thank you, Deon. Thank you for using your News 7 voice.
That's all I got to say to you, buddy.
Love you guys. Appreciate you. Have a good week.
Later, y'all.